Hey everyone, we had a little bit of technical difficulties this before we started, so we apologize for getting on late.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
So we'll say hello to the chat. Greg, Doc, Steve, Grizz, Bucci, Dixie, Gloria. How y'all doing? As you can see,
Hello, everyone.
it's dark and myself and Jamin is AWOL. How you doing, Shocker? How you doing this tonight?
Hey, Shocker, sweetie. Oh, what you been up to, Shadow?
6'3" and no good.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'm over here doing my thing. But other than that, so you picked this topic,
Yeah.
so let's get into it.
And
Yeah,
I'm
there's
trying to
Jamie. He just said he's running late.
I'm trying to figure. I must have hit the wrong button because we must be that vertical again.
Yeah. Anyways,
All right, so I picked this topic. Yes, I did.
so
So
are we going political now? Is what you're trying to make us go? Many times I try to avoid it. You're going to drag me into this arena again?
tonight
T-
only.
Tonight only, okay? Oh, okay.
um, I figured we were talking about this last week, and just figured it'd be a good topic to discuss because um, HR 38, as some of you know, is has been a bill entered into the House, or actually has been submitted into. Um, it hasn't even hit the House or Senate yet. So, but it's a gun. It's a gun bill. It's a gun bill.
A 2A bill. Let's say 2A. 2A.
Yep, 2A bill. And so we figured, hey, why don't we talk about this tonight? Because it's on everybody's mind. Second Amendment is on everybody's mind, so it'd be a great topic for tonight. Um, be a great topic to get interact with everybody. You know, if someone wants to come up and we'll talk, we'll throw the invite out there. You know, um, what do you think, Dirt?
What I think? We
Yeah,
don't
what
need
do
a
you think?
bill. It's already there. It's already in our Constitution. That is that's my deal. The Second Amendment. Period. That's my my authority to carry. That's my deal. The Second Amendment. Between the state. My authority to carry.
Oh, we
There's
both.
J-Man popping in between the state lines and stuff and everything. It should not matter. But it seems like
Right.
this has been a topic for the whole line. You've got these states, they constantly infringe on it. The government, period. But yeah, so what it is it's one of Trump's promises to try to follow through. J-Man, we got an echo.
Not anymore. So,
So each state can do their own gun rights or their gun laws that we know. Um, and there's the federal gun law. Okay. How you doing, Evo?
The federal overseas state.
Rick.
Now, I knew this was going to come up right here. I knew this was going to come up, and I
Did you
was
think?
prepared for it. Shall not be infringed. Okay, I looked this up.
Period.
A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That is talking about a militia. Well, it is. I'm looking at it right here.
Isn't that the three percenters? The militia? Isn't that what the three percenters, the Minutemen, shit like that?
Rob, you have to pull up more than just that part of it. You got to look at all the Federalist Papers and read into them and everything. The
Yes.
militia. You got to remember back back in the day when we were fighting England and succeed ourselves and everything. Our Constitution came forth after that, and they related militia. And you got to look at the very top of the document. What does it say?
We the people.
What does the very top of the document says?
We the people.
We the people. That means you, me, and everybody else and everything have a right to carry arms. Period.
Right. We do.
And our rights come from God, not from the government. That's the other problem.
From the government. This one
Now,
didn't
wait a
come
minute.
from God.
Rights
It came
don't come
the
from
government.
God. Rights come from the government because that's the guys who gave you the rights.
No, our founding fathers is trying into our comes from God. You go back to the Federalist Papers and everything, read through all the Federalist Papers. I'll give you an easier tip. Glenn Beck has put together he's got the third largest museum ever of our history. And he has, his team has created George AI. And all it pertains to is what our founding fathers talked about, went through, and you're able to ask questions like Bill's today and ask it how it compares to what the Federalist Papers and everything, and go check it out. It's supposed to launch in full detail in January. Go check out Glenn Beck about this. But the HR 38, it's basically saying, I'll give you, move back up. You got to go back. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania. And I'm going to name off some cases, okay? Murdoch versus Pennsylvania is a Supreme Court case. Basically says you cannot convert a right into a privilege and charge a fee for it. That's every fucking license out there. Your hunting license. All because when you went over to the DMV or you registered to vote and everything, you chipped away your rights left by changing it over to a privilege. These have been cases that have been in there from back in the, some are already 60, 70 years old.
Hey, Evil Rick, I know.
I can't pull it up right now and I would pull up all my cases. I should have submitted it to you. That way you was able to pull them all up and show every one of them.
Well, I got a question for Evil Rick. What section does it talk about gun rights? Because I know
HR 38 is basically saying you don't need
you're cutting out.
You go.
What's up, Tiger? He can't hear us. What's up,
Sid? Ask permission from your state is, and basically it's supposed to be recognized across the United States.
Well, I'm trying to find out in the Constitution, okay?
Yeah.
What article and what section does it talk about gun rights? Because I know it's our Second Amendment for gun rights, but what section actually talks about it? I'm gonna have to read the whole thing over. It's been, let's see, I graduated in '87, so it's been probably 85 since I read the Constitution for history class. Rights are absolute. Any restriction of a right is infringement. I hear you.
So
right after the First Amendment. That's the Second Amendment. I'm talking what section. There's articles and sections of articles.
All right.
Read the Constitution?
So, with this sentence right here, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. All right. But it goes on to say individual right, DC versus Heller, established it protects an individual's right to possess firearms for traditionally lawful purposes like self-defense at home. We have to have a permit to carry in public, but I don't need a permit to go buy a gun. I can own a gun. I got many guns. They all fell in the lake though, but I have them. So my right there is not being infringed. My right to arm myself against oppression is not being infringed. The government gives the states the right to regulate their own gun control.
This is the Constitution, sir.
Yes.
The Bill of Rights is what I got in my hand. I'm asking what section, because see how it says article, and then it has sections. Let me try and focus here. Sorry. It says article right here at the top, Article 1, and then it has sections of that article. Okay. I know the Second Amendment covers gun rights, but do we have an article that I'm going to have to read the whole thing again because I don't remember from back in school when I took the test. It does not restrict the people. The Constitution only restricts the government from restricting our rights. What does it mean to bear arms? That means to show them, right? I can cut my grass with an AR on my shoulder, just can't go to the street. Right, I hear you. Dark Soul says something in Discord. But yeah, I was reading here. Section 2 of Article 1 says the House of Representatives shall be composed of members chosen every second year. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. What article is it covering?
Probably Article 10.
Article 10?
Probably.
All right. Article 2 covers the executive power. Article 3 says judicial power. This is fun, don't you think? Article 4 is faith and credit. The government actually has, I have to read that one about credit. The Congress shall, whenever 2/3 of both houses shall be. Article 5 is about filibuster, I do believe. Article 6 is all debts. Radical conventions. I'm getting there, guys.
Shadow and Discord underneath the unaffiliated. I sent you a document.
Yeah.
Scroll down to past the bill, and you'll see where it goes into case law dealing with the rights.
Yeah.
I'm
not on Discord on my laptop.
Yeah, it goes right into the amendments after Article 8. Let's see here. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got the pocket constitution now.
Yeah, I've got the pocket constitution now. Yeah. Yeah, this goes through Article 8. That's the last article in there. And then it goes to the amendments, which is the Second Amendment. Of course, everybody knows. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So does that mean you have to be in a militia?
Well, actually, technically and everything, we were all supposed to be regardless.
Yeah, you're all supposed to be a Minuteman, right? Correct?
Yeah.
That's
okay, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down in legal terms. Okay, it says arms. If you ever notice and everything, the way government all lists this is that as firearms. That's how they're getting around it and everything. Because people are gonna say that I'm just gonna put it out there. Pull out your Social Security card, J-Man.
What about it? You can't read my Social Security card. Remember?
No, I didn't say post it up on here. I just said pull it out because I wanted to show you. Anybody in the chat room, pull out your Social Security cards, your driver's license, whatever. Some legal form of document, okay? Even your mail, your mail.
Green. Go ahead.
Everything in those documents that are there in all cap letters. That is your corporate fixation. The corporation cannot deal with a living entity. It has to deal with a dead corporate, somebody who's actually dead. And they do this right when you're born. And oh, here we go, Mike. We're going to go down this fucking road. I'm going to let you know, I've been studying law for the last 8 years, and I'm going to tell you how shitty the fucking system is.
I'm trying to open that file to put it up on here, but I'm not sure.
It's not going to let you pull it up. I was going to you to go scroll down to certain case laws in there that I have used against freaking court system and won.
All right.
And those documents are back at home. I mean, I can post them up.
I don't know. It won't let me share the screen. I don't know why.
But anyways, the HR 38 is basically making it where the Constitution already states we already have a right to do. I carry my firearm on my motorcycle and everything and say, I'm leaving Pennsylvania. I'm going over to say I'm going to see you, Rob. So I'm crossing over to, 3 states? And the 3 states that has imaginary lines. It's not the United States.
Good Lord, just click on that app. You guys will get that.
Each state.
Go ahead. Each state what?
Each state has, their sub-law. Has their sub-law.
Yeah.
Check. And we're supposed to be the enforcer of that contract. That's why it said the Constitution says we the people at the top. It's we the people that tell the government how they should be operating.
Well, I've got another question. How come we haven't had amendments to the Constitution in forever?
We just had one in 92.
We did? What was it?
Yep. The 27th Amendment.
The 27th Amendment? What is it? Let me find out. 25th Amendment was 1967. Wow. I don't even have it. When was these printed there, Evil Rick? This one ain't got the 27th. This only goes up to 25. Oh, I'm sorry. Smack me on I skipped a page. 27 is no law varying the competition for the set services of the senators and representatives shall take effect until an election of representatives shall be inverted. What?
All right. So basically what it says is prevents Congress from raising its own pay until after the next election.
Oh. Which is horseshit.
Hey, Froggy. So.
Yeah, 1992, you're right. Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the bill and what it's proposed and what it's supposed to do. It is stalled out right now. It hasn't entered the House or Senate. It's stalled. Because we got off on a big old tangent like we usually do. Let's get back to the bill. And what it's supposed to do, I've read a couple different things now. Why is Dark down below?
Because he disappeared. Sorry, Dark.
Because I keep losing damn signal.
So
maybe I won't lose signal now. All right, I'm back, Alf. I'm retracting. So,
so from what I've read and listened to in a couple different things, one is said that it's supposed to, if say like Iowa's got to conceal and carry, basically their constitutional carry. If you can conceal and carry one state that you live in, you're supposed to be able to conceal and carry in other states that have that.
That's what they want to do, yeah.
And from what I'm reading, another one that I read said it's supposed to make all states allow you to carry, whether you got whether they permit or not. So even the state with the weakest gun laws, you'd have to basically adopt that, and you can carry it in every state. I heard that Illinois and them are not going with it. With this bill, every state would have to allow you to carry, even with a permit. Keyword is permit. There are states that don't have permits.
Well, that's the way I read it was if your state is a constitutional carry where you're allowed to open carry, that you're allowed to open carry in that state. That's the way I read it. Ow, sorry, guys.
So from what I'm seeing here, it says, and notwithstanding any provision of the law of any state or political subdivision thereof, except as provided in subsection, and subject only to the requirements of this section, a person who is not prohibited by federal law from possessing, transporting, shipping, or receiving a firearm, who is carrying a valid identification document containing a photograph of the person, and who is carrying a valid license or permit which is issued pursuant to the law of a state and which permits of the person to carry concealed firearms or is entitled to carry a concealed firearm in the state in which the person resides, may possess or carry a concealed handgun other than a machine gun or destructive device that has been shipped or transported in interstate or foreign commerce in any state that, and then it goes into the sub. Like sub 1 has a statute under which residents of the state may apply for a license or permit to carry a concealed firearm, or does not prohibit the carrying of concealed firearms by residents of the state for lawful purposes. And I'm actually looking at the bill. So it can, what it also does is a person who's carrying comes into my house, and if I, private property, if I say I don't want you carrying your gun in my house, you got to take it out of my house.
Yeah.
Private property like a store, if they say they don't want you carrying they see you're carrying, they say they don't want it in there, you got to exit.
Well, yeah, it's designed for like bars and things like that, to where they can say you can't carry a gun in here, basically.
So, is this a good thing? Yeah. Is it going to create problems? Yeah. Is it going to be fought like hell? You bet. But Evil Rick, my right isn't being infringed. I can carry. I mean, I can own gun. I just got to have a permit to carry in the open in my state. But I can have a gun. I'm not being infringed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, you're allowed to own them and buy them. You're just not allowed to walk down the street with them anymore.
And each state has a right to regulate.
I agree, Rick. I agree.
So
carry your own.
I need a permit to open carry or concealed carry. So, but otherwise, I can transport, I can own a gun, I can transport, I can go to a gun range. Yeah, I'm not being infringed. I can go and go hunt. Yeah.
Crossing the Illinois and get pulled over with your sidearm, see what happens.
Right. Go anywhere and get pulled over with your sidearm and see what happens. Yeah, each state. Well, see, that's pretty much what I just read. Hi, Lolly. What I was reading on the Second Amendment there. Let me get it back out. And I was reading it here. It says a well-regulated militia being necessary to securely to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The way I take that is you should be in a militia to have the gun. You know what I mean? And like you said, you know, each person is supposed to be a militia in this country. So.
Right. No, I keep and bear arms. I just need a permit to carry my pistol.
And that's infringing on your right, because that brings up Maryland versus Garland. Yeah, the key points in that case of her thing, she carried her sign. She crossed over into Maryland from West Virginia, and she was getting attacked. She pulled out her arm, didn't discharge it. She just showed it, and they ran off. But she ended up getting arrested and put in jail. She fought it all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Justice, in their key points in their thing, basically destroys every gun law out there. Then you have Bruen that just came down. You know, the Bruen decision. I mean, I can go with these court cases. If it don't stand up to text history and stuff and everything, it's null and void. You can ignore it with a passion. That's Jacobs versus United States.
Right.
You know, that's the reason why the courts. I mean, this is just like freaking immigration. It's one of these arguments that keep popping up. Look at when Chuck Roy, there on the Senate committee, gets freaking Nary Nagular and basically went pale right when Chuck Roy flat out told him what the Second Amendment truly meant. Nagular almost had a fit sitting in that damn seat. Because he turns around and says, oh, that means to fire up on American? Chuck Roy says if it comes down to it, yeah. It's to make sure the government does not become a tyrannical government and puts them back in place where they belong.
I'm sure with all the shit that's been going on, there's going to be some gun law changes very soon coming down the line, whether we like it or not.
Here's another fact for you guys. Why the fuck Japan didn't invade us completely?
Because the citizens are armed.
Exactly. You realize just in Pennsylvania alone,
that's why nobody invades us. But if you think about it, I would assume that
why it'd be stupid for any country to invade the United States.
Well, yeah. There's too many concentrated people with guns.
So
Been missing them. What's this?
So this whole bill is basically so you get your permit. Your permit's supposed to be good no matter what state you go through. But then you got freaking the Virgin Islands right now. It fringe left and right. You got Illinois spread. Look at freaking New York. They're still trying to fucking fringe on the Second Amendment and stuff.
Right.
And you know, they're your home state. All the Muslims up there are going to try to get that Sharia law going up there. You know.
Lolly says until you take the Supreme Court, it's held against you.
Oh.
The courts we have are not constitutional courts. Either they're
not
maritime courts or military courts.
They're corporation courts right now, because the United States is a corporation.
Well, that's
the reason why you got to go get a permit. That's the reason why you got to go get this. Like I said, I got fucking 10 more years, and I'm going to change my fucking status back to a state nationalist and tell the corporation to go fuck itself.
You said that, Steve. Australia's got the toughest gun laws in the world, and it didn't stop evil people from doing the evil thing.
Yep. Anyway,
this does go on to say, a person who carries or possesses a concealed handgun in accordance with subsections A and B may not be arrested or otherwise detained for violation of any law or any rule or regulation of a state or political subdivision thereof related to the possession, transportation, or carrying of firearms, unless there is probable cause to believe that the person is doing so in a manner not provided by this section. Presentation of facility valid documents as specified in subsection A is prima facie evidence that the individual has a license or permit as required by this section. They'll find a way around that.
Well, there's a key word in the very beginning. It says may. That's like you're asking permission. If it would have said shall, then they can't do anything about it. Yeah, I'm eating, guys. I'm hungry.
You go ahead, man. That's why it's called Galilee.
Yeah, if I find the link, if I can find out where to copy this link. Won't let me copy.
I'm gonna let you copy it.
There we go. Let me see. Let me put it in here. Because this is the bill right here that I'm going to paste.
Sorry, Canada. This really don't pertain to y'all, but y'all already gave up y'all rights.
Hey, Drew.
Well, are they not allowed to own guns at all up there? Or are they strict?
They really strict now.
Because that dude did the shooting there in Australia. He had 6 licensed guns from the government. He was licensed hunter, and he had 6 guns.
Oh, like Steve said, people want to do evil, they'll do evil.
Right, yeah. If you want to do evil, you'll do evil. Exactly.
Hey, Drew, how you doing, man?
Carrying while flying colors will get you arrested. In Webster's Dictionary, infringe, to encroach upon in a way that violates law or the rights of another. A permit to own or carry is an infringement of a right. Okay, we got you.
So I just posted the link to that bill.
They never said you can't own it. They just say you can't carry it. I mean, there is a difference there.
And the link does work, guys. And you can go read the bill. From what I'm looking at, it's a pretty good bill. It cuts and dry and allows us to carry everywhere.
So yeah, you should talk to your representatives and make sure it gets through Congress.
Yes.
It's Bill K38 or HR 38, correct?
HR 38.
Yeah. House Bill 38.
Last action was in the House 10-325, placed on the Union calendar.
Bear means carry.
That's
again, Steve, in my book, bear means to show that I'm carrying. That's what bear means. Like here it is. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I'm able to open up the Black Laws dictionary and actually tell you what the definition is.
You don't read instructions either? That's the way of thinking is why we're losing our rights. Oh, gee, thanks. Now I'm a liberal again. Jesus Christ. If you're at the store and someone holds you up, what good is your gun if it's at home because you can't carry it? It's not good at all. But if you kill that mother hugger, you're going to go to jail. Okay? Yep. You're going to go to jail. And then it may get turned around and it may not. So, you got to look at it that way too, Rick. Look it up in the dictionary, says.
Now, you got to realize there's two different dictionaries, right?
You want me to look up bear, the right to bear arms? Is that what you want me to look up?
Underneath look underneath the 5th edition Black Laws Dictionary.
I'll just Google it.
Actually, go to damn.
Hang on.
I'm going the blank now. I'm gonna shut up now because I'm freaking going blank on the where I look up all my legal shit. The college institution. Anyway.
All right. So, yeah. So this HR 38 is a pretty good bill. Basically tells everyone to fuck off. And allows us to carry anywhere. I could pull up a video to explain it, but I don't think
exactly, Lolly. Having to list and request a permission. That's where Murdoch versus Pennsylvania. You look up that case. What it was. The guys were on the corner, and the city said they needed a permit to do what they were doing. They fought it, went all the way to the Supreme Court, and they won. So that's one of the landmark cases there.
Well, let me tell you what I just found. The right to bear arms means an individual's legal ability to own and carry weapons. So it does mean to carry.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily defended in the United States by the Second Amendment, protecting the right to possess firearms for self-defense, property protection, and other lawful purposes stemming from English historical rights and affirmative by the Supreme Court.
So there it is. There is my permit. The Second Amendment is my permit.
Yeah, it does mean.
So why do we have to push a HR 38? I mean, the Second Amendment, the Constitution is our permit.
Well, we want to make sure. I mean, it's just added protection, I would say. When you say protection, I would say.
Yes, yes, SS. You're correct. That's the reason why I was saying about the Webster's dictionary meaning compared to the Black Law dictionary meaning. You got to use the legal definitions, especially when you're going into court to fight this stuff. I have the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and I just got the 7th edition of Black Law dictionary. My favorite is the fourth and fifth edition, because it seems like it's more clarification on the Black Law dictionary and the definitions and stuff. The newer ones that's coming out are kind of getting more of a vague type stuff. So
how can I share the screen? Damn it. I'm gonna share this right now. Okay, why didn't it pop up? Come on. There it is. That's where I found it, right there. And like I was telling you, it does tell you. Oh, we're way behind here. Let me. Dang it. Yeah, it says to own and carry. So I agree with you, Steve. I am in agreement with you. It means that it's your right to carry it. Anyway.
Yeah, the Bar Association, evil, you're correct. It's part of the British Crown and stuff. Because our majority of our earlier laws came from the British.
Oh, for you mean for lawyers and things? Yeah,
the Bar Association, everything. You're swearing allegiance to the British.
To the flag. Well,
and stuff.
In America, you're swearing allegiance to the flag, America's flag.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be, but that's the reason why lawyers hate a pro se coming into the courtroom. They hate us. The lawyers today, they get their paralegals to go look up the cases and stuff like that, and they got to answer to the Bar Association. That's the reason why anytime you want to look for a certain lawyer, in the eyes of the court and everything, you're still a child. You're getting a lawyer who's basically your adult daddy to take care of your legal problems. Instead of learning the cases and everything, learning the stuff that you need to stand up on your own 2 feet and be a man.
There you go. I got nothing.
So,
I agree 100%. Wake up and be a man.
I just realized I haven't changed my name from last week until now.
Oh, you're playing with your name again.
Of course he is.
Of course.
Hey, I want to throw out there, I haven't touched my button.
True, SS. I totally. Anytime we the people start really standing up and make a difference. I mean, look at all the freaking videos. The cameras freaking woke up a lot of how cops truly treat people and stuff. And then the court cameras started waking up the fucking how corrupt the courts are.
Yeah, the speed cameras are unconstitutional.
Yep. It's already been went all the way to the Supreme Court and it was ruled unconstitutional. I have to actually have a person behind a radar gun and has been trained properly to use that radar gun. And even the radar gun can be even freaking dismissed because it's still a hearsay case. It's hearsay.
Right. And
there's no injured party. Who's the injured party? The state cannot be an injured party.
And the states are still using them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well,
no, my court side came out a little bit there. Me standing up in court defending my rights.
This brings up the lawyer's first duty is to the court, not you. If you're paying,
oh hell yeah,
it's okay. Explain.
Yeah, J-Man. Their first duty is to the court. They're part of that bar association and everything. They're part of that court system. Now, you'll get some young buck and everything just come out of school, wants to make a name for himself and everything. He'll bend the rules a little bit. Key word I said, rules. Every court has rules. And a lot of these courts don't want you to bring in no cameras. Here's a big infringement right now, that Real ID. There's another one. If you read into that fucking bill and everything, it wants you to give up your religious rights.
I didn't read that part.
Yeah.
Why does it want to give up your religious rights?
It wants you to give up all your rights. That's the whole thing about these long freaking career politicians and everything. Like any politician, you swore an oath to the Constitution, but yet they turn around and try to infringe on it left and right. Well, yeah, evil. That's correct. I mean, here you go, J-Man. You get a ticket. All right. The cop gives you a ticket, which is a bond. It is money. It's bond paper. Okay, and it's money because everything's traded on bonds and securities. A bond number is issued to you. Okay, the judge gets paid by the Treasury of the bonds. The cop gets paid by the Treasury of the bonds. The lawyers, if you do a public defender, gets paid from the Treasury of the bonds. See how I'm going with this?
Yeah,
they're all stacked against you. It's all stacked against you. So
unconstitutional, if you ask me. Well, you got to be able to identify yourself. I don't think it's unconstitutional. Mark Twain said, politicians and diapers need to be changed often, and both are the same reason.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Boy, howdy.
My probation officer tried to say we couldn't have guns while I am on probation, but I proved that they legally cannot make you not have them. Really? So you still, I'm not going to ask. You don't have to answer that. Exactly, Robert. Yeah.
So.
High panel. Why would I want high panel? Oh, that high panel. Never mind. What's up, Mike? Guns and Baggers in the house. Doctor's show tonight. Everybody check his show out tonight. And go to Guns and Baggers. He's got a pretty good channel. Also, I wanted to throw Frogzilla's merch store out. Evil Rick, if you could do that. Government employees, not official. Okay. Not the people. Oh, okay. All pew pews got destroyed in fishing in the fishing accident. Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, Guns and Baggers. How you doing, man?
There's Guns channel.
Yeah. I mean.
But oh yeah, and hit rolling throttle up too if you need anything for your motorcycle, guys.
Yep.
Frog's merch store. Thank you, Evil Rick. You're a hell of a guy, man. I don't care what they say about you. I met you. Man can drink, I tell you that. Yeah. Thanks a bunch, Evil Rick. But yeah, I'm gonna ask my representatives about it. See how they're gonna go on it. And Ohio has a race for governor coming up, and Casey the car guy is going to be running for governor. His name is Casey. I want to say Pooch, something like that. Anyway, he builds cars and does work for. He built the Omega car, which gets 100 miles to the gallon and does 100 miles per hour or something like that. It's some crazy shit. Anyway, it's a badass car. It's called the Omega car, and he's gonna be running for governor against a guy from India. Well, his parents are from India. He was born here, but he's from India, and the Democrat lady is a freaking pushover that lets anybody walk all over. She walked out of like 3 different Congress meetings. She was a congresswoman. Walked out of 3 different meetings.
Yeah.
But check Casey the Car Guy out. Pretty good channel too. He talks about all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Well.
Tag mobbing. Yeah, that was Roland's. What you call it? Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. So, what are you guys doing this week coming up? Anything special?
Get with a few of the guys and come up with a bachelor party for one of the guys. One of my brothers getting married.
Sweet.
And so
to him.
he's putting the ball and chain on this late in life, yo. Yeah. We're gonna kind of try to think of some things to do, you know.
Right.
Yeah. He already put out there that he does not want to go to the strip club. And that kind of blew out a good bill. So,
well, most guys, women tell them flat out, don't you go to the strip club. And
that's the deal. His old lady, he's married and everything. I don't mind you going. Go have fun.
It is a strip club.
You get it. Hey, he turned around. She goes, "Yeah, I got one right here in front of me. I don't need to go."
Right. Yeah. I went to the with my bachelor party.
There is a indoor indie style track that's north of Pittsburgh, and the track's supposed to be almost a mile long. So figure we'll do that part of the day.
What, little go-karts?
Yeah, indie style go-karts.
Right.
And that's one activity, and the other activity is go to the casino there, and we're gonna go to the bowling alley and go to the casino and watch the horse races. So kind of honoring some of his wishes and everything. Then figure after that we go hit the town. Go downtown Pittsburgh. You know.
That's cool. Yeah, I got a Christmas birthday party coming up the 21st, which I think that's Saturday.
Anyways, guys, I need to get out here and get this load unloaded. I got 3 more loads to do after this. This is my number 2. So I got to get it out there and get done.
All right.
Everyone in the chat room, I'm sorry if I go on a tangent sometimes when it comes to legal stuff. I'm spinning again.
You're all right with your tangent start.
I've been in fucking courtroom, 12 and
okay. All right, well, we'll see you later, man. Bye. Come by. Dark, you take it easy. We'll see you next week. Go on now.
Damn.
I found
my phone keeps trying to connect to damn internet. But anyways.
Yep.
No, I've been in court several. What's that, Jamin?
But you was skipping in and out, and you froze. Everybody's saying "see you."
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here, guys, and everything. Just keep your nose clean. Mind your P's and Q's, and keep your wheels down, and enjoy life. It's too short, man.
That's not fun. Your wheels down.
Oh, well, do it. Do you. Put it that way, J-Man. You just do you. Shadow, take care, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Everybody
in the chat room, take care. See you later.
I think somebody's knocking at my door. I don't have a on air. What can I say? Let me go see if somebody's knocking at my door. Well, anyway, we're gonna be hitting out of here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that time. Everybody hit the like button if you don't mind. There's 15 in here and only 11 likes. Come on, guys. 3 of you are not doing your job. But anyway, yeah, somebody is knocking at my door.
So thank you, everyone, for joining us down this explosive rabbit hole, which what I thought we were going to go through the bill, it went.
No, we talked about the bill.
Not entirely, we didn't.
Hello?
And there's Jamin. So, but yeah, I wanted to look at more on that bill, explain it further, and yeah, we didn't get there. We went, whoo, yeah.
That quick, I heard him knocking at my door. I went and opened the door. I went, hello, hello. Nobody was there.
It's a ghost.
I don't know. Thank you, Dr. Harley. We appreciate it as always.
Yeah, thanks, Doc. I mean,
what's this? Dot your I's, cross your T's, bury the evidence before the fuzz comes. I hear you there. We always appreciate you, Evil Rick. And don't forget to visit our Dr. Harley show tonight, guys. All right?
Yep.
Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay educated.
Yeah.
Much love and respect to you too, SNS.
Love you, Evil Rick. I really do.
Yeah, Evil Rick, we appreciate everything you do for us, man. Really, honestly. You're a hell of a guy.
Join us in 2 weeks when our next guest will be Evil Rick.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Are we skipping Christmas then?
I think we're going to skip Christmas.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, it's the day before Christmas, technically. So,
well, the 24th, I'm going to be traveling, and by the time I get up to Three Lakes, Wisconsin, I ain't going to want to be doing a live.
Tuesday is Wednesday Christmas Eve? I guess it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We could possibly do one on Tuesday. We can do one on Tuesday.
Hey, Evil Rick says chicken. Oh, yeah, chicken. If you're skipping Christmas, then Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Frogzilla, and everybody else who's out there.
Merry Christmas, Froggy. Hope Santa brings you a bud to share.
Thanks, Sick. We appreciate that. A week from tomorrow, man.
Brings that long lost bud for you.
Oh yeah, speaking of, man, I got some greeny green, guys. Whew.
Sick. I haven't been onto your show for a while because you come on every time I'm at work, and then I'm talking to Jamin.
I catch him and say hi in the mornings, most of the time.
I'll pop in, Sick. I gotta pop in. I miss you.
Not yet from what? Oh, yeah, we were a little over, so we figured we'd run a little bit over, right? Yeah.
Maybe Santa will bring me my long-lost bud that I've been looking for.
My brother's calling me now. I'm going to get off. All right. I'll see you later.
We'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a great day, great rest of the week. And most likely we're not going to be on to next week. So Merry Christmas. Have fun. Don't do anything that I would do, because I can't say what I wouldn't do because that doesn't leave much. So yeah, y'all take care. Have fun, and let's exercise our Second Amendment and get this thing passed. Y'all have a great night.